Tonight, 3 News Investigates takes us back to one of the nation's most notorious serial killers. We are talking about Jeffrey Dahmer.
As a new generation discovers his grisly crimes, 3 News investigator Marisa Saenz takes us back to where it all started, right here in Northeast Ohio. And she joins us now. Hi, Marisa.
Hi, Russ. Hi, Laura. Given all the renewed interest in Jeffrey Dahmer's story, we went through our archives and even touched base with those who haven't talked about the story in decades. One of those people was Dahmer's attorney, Bob Mosener. We spoke with him for the first time since the early 1990s Summit County trial, and I want to show you a clip of how he remembers his most notorious client.
The first interview was very strange. And after the interview, you could see that there was nothing there in his eyes. I was very uncomfortable, and usually I'm not with my clients.
Dahmer would plead guilty, be sentenced to life, and sent back to Wisconsin. It would be the last time the two would ever talk.
I told Jeffrey's father after the sentencing that I predicted he would not live 2 years in prison, that they would kill him in prison. This guy was a monster. I don't know how else to describe him.
Yeah, those words are chilling when you hear it from somebody who spent one-on-one time with him when all of this was coming out. We're going to hear a lot more from Mosener in our 4 report at 11, as well as one of his good childhood friends and the guy who lived just across the street from him his whole life.
Wow. Okay, so tell us, what prompted this whole investigation that blew up? It became so big.
Right. So big is exactly right. That's because there was 2 films that came out on Netflix. One of them was a drama by Netflix. It was an original drama, which recounted some might say very realistically, his life and how he killed those 17 young men, as well as some tapes. They were tapes that were recorded by his attorneys in Wisconsin, and all of those were revealed in a documentary. And so given all of that, we thought, hold on a second, this happened in our backyard, just 30 miles down the road. What do we have? And turns out we were actually there for a lot of that.
I was going to ask you, a lot of this video, some of this video anyway, has to come from the WKYC archives.
Yeah,
certainly.
And you're going to see that, a lot of that in our report at 11. It's interesting, whenever we were looking for visual elements for this report, I said, hold on a second, let's go down into our basement, which is where all of our tapes are. We went through our binders, we went through our tape, we sat there, and coincidentally, maybe not so actually, all that tape is there. And some of that was even filmed by photographers who sit just across the way from me and who kind of forgot about it. And then when we started talking about it, they were like, wow, it all comes back to life right away. So you're going to see it tonight on WKYC at 11. I hope you'll tune in into the Dahmer we know.
Okay, we will see you at 11 o'clock, Marisa. Thank you so much.
Thanks.